Why do some people never post pictures online? No selfies, no updates, no trace of their personal life. In a world that rewards visibility, their silence stands out. Psychology says this behavior reveals something deeper about confidence, boundaries, and emotional intelligence. These people might not crave attention, but they understand something most of us overlook. In this video, you will discover the real psychology behind people who choose privacy over popularity, and why that might be a sign of strength, not insecurity. This insight goes beyond social media. It is about self-awareness, identity, and how deeply our minds adapt to constant exposure in this modern, hyper-connected digital world. While the world demands we show everything, some choose to show nothing. Their silence is not a void. It is a fortress built on a very firm foundation. They understand that not everything needs to be shared to be real. Privacy is a power that protects the soul from the judgment and noise of the crowd. The first reason is emotional maturity. They don't need external validation to feel happy. Their sense of self-worth is generated from within, not from a digital counter. When you rely on likes for happiness, you become a slave to the audience. But those who stay private have broken these chains, finding peace in their own company. They prefer to experience life directly through their own eyes rather than through a lens. The wind, the sounds, and the colors are felt, not just recorded for show. They have learned that a moment doesn't need to be captured to be meaningful. In fact, the most precious moments are often the ones that remain completely unrecorded. By seeking self-validation, they maintain a stable mood. They aren't high when they get attention or low when they are ignored. They are simply and beautifully consistent. They live for themselves, not for an audience. This allows them to be authentic, making choices based on what they love rather than what will trend or look good. Value is not measured by the number of hearts on a screen. True value is found in the character we build when nobody is watching or clicking like. They have reached a level of emotional growth where the applause of strangers feels hollow compared to the quiet satisfaction of a life well lived in the real world. This independence from public opinion is a superpower. It grants a freedom that most people spend their entire lives trying to find through the eyes of others. The second key is boundaries. For these individuals, privacy is a way to protect their energy. They understand that not everyone deserves a front row seat to their life. By setting clear boundaries, they avoid the drama and judgment that often come with oversharing. They keep their inner circle small, intimate, and meaningful, protecting their peace. Not sharing isn't about hiding secrets or being mysterious. It is about keeping what is sacred for those who truly matter. It is an act of deep self-respect. They draw a sharp line between the digital world and their reality. This separation allows them to be fully engaged with the people sitting right in front of them. They take control of their narrative. Instead of letting an algorithm dictate their social life, they decide who sees what, when, and how much of their story. Privacy acts as a filter. It keeps out the noise and lets in only the connections that are based on real substance rather than superficial digital interactions and likes. This discipline creates a sense of safety. They are not vulnerable to the whims of the internet because their happiness is not tied to a public digital presence. There is a quiet dignity in being unknown. It allows for a life of exploration and growth without the constant pressure of having to perform for a global audience. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but gates to let the right people in. They ensure that their energy is spent on things that truly provide value. Thirdly, we look at identity and adaptation. When we are constantly performing for others, we run the risk of losing track of who we actually are inside. Those who stay silent avoid this identity trap. They don't have to maintain a brand or a persona. They are free to change, grow, and evolve in private. Identity versus image is a constant battle. By stepping away from the mirror of social media, they find the clarity to see their true self without any distortion. Their mind remains unpolluted by the expectations of the crowd. They don't ask, will they like this? But rather, is this who I really am and want to be? When you don't post, you don't curate. And when you don't curate, you don't lie to yourself about your life. You face your reality exactly as it is. They know that life is for living, not for documenting. This mindset creates a deep sense of authenticity that is rare in a world obsessed with appearances and filters. They have adapted to the digital age by choosing what to ignore. This selective attention is a survival skill for the modern soul, keeping their spirit very whole. They don't need a digital mirror to tell them they are beautiful or successful. They carry that knowledge within themselves, like a hidden treasure that never fades away. The purity of an unobserved life is where true growth happens. In the shadows, away from the spotlight, they become the best version of their own true selves. Fourth, we explore quiet confidence. There is a common saying, confidence is quiet, but insecurity is loud. Those who are silent are often the most secure. A confident person doesn't feel the need to prove they are traveling, eating well, or being productive. Their results speak for them, so their voice doesn't have to. Insecurity screams for attention because it needs external air to breathe. But confidence is self-sustaining. It exists perfectly well in the quiet moments of a private life. The most influential leaders and thinkers often keep their private lives separate. They know that their impact comes from their work, not from their personal daily habits. They choose raw reality over edited perfection. They are comfortable with their flaws and their mundane moments, so they don't feel any pressure to hide them or fix them. This lack of pretense is magnetic. People are drawn to those who don't try too hard, who are simply themselves without needing a platform to shout it from. Their presence is felt through their energy and their actions in the real world. They don't need a digital footprint to leave a mark on the people they meet. Choosing to be undercover is a strategic move. It allows them to move through the world with less baggage and more focus on what truly matters to them. They have nothing to hide, but also nothing to prove. This is the ultimate form of mental freedom, a state where the ego is finally silenced and at peace. Finally, we come to the message of real connection. Choosing privacy is not about being antisocial. It is about being more deeply and truly social. When you aren't busy updating the world, you can spend that time building real relationships. You can listen better, care more, and be more present for those you love. The world is vast and beautiful. There is so much to see and do that can't be captured by a camera or explained in a short social media caption. Live for yourself, not for an audience. Your life is an experience to be enjoyed by you, not a performance to be exhibited for the amusement of others. Choosing privacy is a conscious decision to live fully in each moment. It is a commitment to your own happiness, independent of what anyone else might think. Every moment you spend trying to get the perfect shot is a moment you lose from the experience itself. Put down the phone and start living your own life. The most beautiful things in life are often the ones we can't show. The feelings, the realizations, and the deep connections that happen in the quiet spaces. Are you ready to stop performing? Are you ready to let go of the need for likes and start finding the value that already exists inside of you? It takes courage to be silent in a world that never stops talking. But in that silence, you will find a strength and a peace that you never knew possible. Start today. Keep a secret. Enjoy a meal without a photo. Take a walk and just be. You don't need to show it to make it count. Remember, your life is a masterpiece meant for your own eyes. Thank you for watching, and may you find the power in your own beautiful silence. Knowledge only gains value when it is shared. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on future insights.